Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back. It's Emmy. I've got something kind of impromptu actually. Once a week I stop at this bakery called Willy Winky, which it's a chain in Japan, and they've got all kinds of really great, cute, well-made baked goods. So I usually stop there and I study my Japanese and get something to eat and a coffee. So this time I went, and I actually didn't have my camera with me, so I actually unfortunately don't have any footage of this shop, but because they're just too cute to pass up. I've seen some of these breads before. They're modeled after a character named Anpanman, and and his head is an anpan, which is a bean-filled bread. Sometimes if he sees someone that doesn't have anything to eat, or someone who's poor or down and out, he lets them eat his head. So cute. And apparently if his head gets worn out or something, the baker can bake him a new head. Friends, of course. What kind of superhero doesn't have friends? And so usually when I stop at the bakery, sometimes I usually stop in the early afternoon. Sometimes they have Anpanman breads, but they don't usually have everybody. But yesterday when I went, they had all of his friends, so I bought one of each, and I'm going to share them with you today. So this is the bakery, Willy Winky, and I'd like you to meet each of his friends, and I'll introduce you, and then I'll, of course, taste them. So really adorable, right? So Anpanman looks like this. So I'm not sure what they use, maybe some chocolate or something, before they bake it. And so his face gets baked on. He has two little cheeks and a great big nose. Anpanman, super cute. So this is the hero, Anpanman. So I'm imagining this is just going to be inside uncle, which is the red bean paste. So Anpanman is probably an anpan. So that's number one. So Anpanman has a good buddy named Karepan. So kare, for those of you that have kare rice, look for that. I'm going to do a recipe of that. So that's a really popular dish in Japan, kare rice, which is a Japanese version of kare, or curry. They call it kare. And it's much sweeter and stewier than what you would typically think of an Indian curry. So they have things called karepan. So pan is the Japanese word for bread. It's been adopted from, I think it's from Portuguese or Spanish, where they call bread pan. So Japanese, they call it pan too. You deep fry it like a donut, and it's filled with a kare inside. So it's a savory, kind of like a donut, but not sweet. And on the outside, it's usually dusted in or covered in panko, which is Japanese breadcrumbs. So it has really kind of crisp texture on the outside. And they're usually kind of football shaped or oblong shaped. It usually looks like this. So it's kind of sprinkled. But this one is karepan. So that's his friend, Karepanman. Characteristic is he's really strong. But yeah, he has another friend. His other friend is called omusubi-pan. Omusubi is another word for onigiri. Omusubi. Omusubi-man. So, dun da da da, meet omusubi-pan. Omusubi-man. I don't know what his secret strength is or what his power is, but I think for the cartoon there was a spin-off. And lastly, I have one more, and cream panda. And this is what he looks like. So cream panda man, or cream panda. I don't think he's called cream panda man. I think he's just guessing he probably has cream inside him. And he actually has some kind of superpower too, but I think he's actually one of the younger of the crew, so he's a little bit naive, but cute. Okay, so before we tuck into him, we should do a final roundup of the cute Anpanman and friends. They're all pretty stinking cute. So I think they're all going to be sweet except Karepan. So let's find out, shall we? Our team leader, Anpan first. That is Uncle. So there he is. So let's taste him. It's really good. So for those of you who have eaten Chinese baked baos, that's what this tastes like exactly. The bread is really slightly sweet and baked, and the inside has sweetened bean paste in it. It's delicious. So in terms of like sweets, this is not overly sweet. This is a perfect snack for kids. Not overly sweet and sugar induced or anything like that. And I think the stuff they put on the eyes, I'm not sure what that is. That might be chocolate. I think that's like a chocolate sauce, but really good. So Anpanman was not a surprise, right? Let's do karepan. Karepanman. So same thing. I don't think he's going to be much of a surprise either. I think he's just going to be a regular karepan. And yep. So inside, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, it smells great. Is this kare paste? Kare, which is Japanese version of curry. So this version has a little. It has a little bit of carrots and some vegetables, but the meat is ground. Let's give it a go. Itadakimasu. I think this again is chocolate. So Karepanman's face is made with chocolate, but let's taste him. Itadakimasu. I know it doesn't look very appetizing, but this is delicious. It's one of my favorite snacks. Granted, it's not good for you because, this thing is deep fried. But, you have a little slightly sweet, spicy kare filling with the breaded outside. It doesn't taste overly greasy though. So I highly recommend a karepan. If you ever come to Japan or go to a Japanese bakery, look for the football-shaped pan and look for the words in katakana, kare, and you'll be guaranteed to have a really delightful curry experience, kare. So that's really good. That's karepanman. Let's check out him. How cute is he? So this is cream panda. So cream panda, who has this kind of palm-shaped, hand-shaped. I guess he has some kind of secret punch because he's shaped like a hand, but he's pretty cute. Let's see. Oh, cream pan, I'm sorry to cut you. And yep, inside, can you see? It's difficult to see. He has a cream kind of filling. It smells good. It smells kind of buttery. So I cut his little face. So far the bread is just like Anpanman. Kind of an enriched dough. I think there's probably milk and some egg in that dough. The texture of the bread is quite fine. It's not chewy. It's probably bread flour, but I think it's definitely enriched with egg and maybe some butter. And the filling is really light. It's more like, less like a cream, like a whipped cream, but more like a custard, kind of a custard cream. And there's a little bit of that chocolate from little cream panda's eyes, which is nice. Again, not overly sweet, not like a donut. Like donuts tend to be really almost cloyingly sweet. This is not. This is more bread with a little bit of kind of like buttered toast or something like that. Lightly sweetened, but good. I like cream panda. Umusubi-man, little onigiri-man. For those of you who don't know onigiri, please refer to that video. Onigiri-man, let's see what he's like with his cute little cheek nose. I have no idea what's going to be inside him. Ah! Alright, I like him. He's filled with chocolate. That's maybe why I never see him. I rarely see him. I see Anpanman a lot, and I see karepan a lot, maybe because I make a lot of them. But I don't see these other cast of characters. Like, I rarely see Omusubi-pan and the other guys. And maybe this is why, because he's yummy. Let's see, let's taste him. I think he might be my favorite. So inside, he's got like dark. It's hard to see. Sorry. Dark chocolate. So strips of dark chocolate. It's kind of sad. No, a bit like a chocolate croissant. So it's not like a paste, but actual dark chocolate. So that's really good. A lot of the chocolate I find in Japan isn't all that to my taste. It tends to be overly sweet and kind of milky, but this is really good. It's a dark chocolate, and it's not like it's not greasy or milky. It tastes like chocolate. And again, the bread, it's the same. It's this kind of enriched, baked bread. Really good. I hope you guys found that fun. I certainly did. And hope you guys got to learn about a new character, good old sweet Anpanman and his friends. Yeah, thanks again for watching and coming along on my eating adventures. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care, bye.